Option.
Kind of hoping Dre shows up.
And we are on. No, my haere mai. Welcome to the New Zealand Fantasy Football Federation Association Week 4 Premiership Week 4 recap. We've got a special guest, Clarence Molinyawe, and Cameron, the original Richardson, coming at you.
Chargers suck. Let's go.
AFC West rivals. Love it. We can discuss the rival. Before we get into the recap,
let me just.
This is, the shirts are coming off.
Is it a red underneath the red?
He made me do this.
All right, we're 4 weeks in, boys. Cam, you go first. What do you reckon of the season thus far, mate?
For the Chiefs specifically.
Oh, just your observations,
Look,
fantasy,
I just
real
had to.
NFL.
This is too much. This is too much. Hang on.
Then we're starting to see who's the flesh in the pan and who's not. I think the AFC West got a little bit overhyped, to be honest, by analysts.
The Raiders
Chiefs
are
still
looking garbage.
Chiefs still dominate. Like nothing's really changed there.
You're one game ahead. Calm down.
And we did lose to the Colts. Sometimes the Chiefs. Although I think everybody has that team. Like for the Colts, it's the Jaguars. I really think the Colts are probably our kryptonite in a way. I remember this playoff game. Do you guys remember the one where Andrew Luck, he threw the ball, fumbled it, then picked it up and then dived over the lineman and scored?
Yeah.
And people forget in that game there was probably about 6 Chiefs players, like starters, who were injured, who got injured during the game. It was like watching it, I was like, I was actually running around a lounge and screaming. It was powerful time.
They were injured. They didn't suck. They were injured.
No, they got injured during it and had to leave the game. It was insane.
All right, that's about what I expected from you.
Yeah, just purely Chiefs.
Only Chiefs reflections. Yep. Parents, give us your source, bro. What are your observations 4 weeks into the season?
Of fantasy or real life season?
Both. Whatever you want to say.
Real life.
We
lost Slater for the year. We're losing Bosa. Our chances of winning the AFC West is just.
Yeah, you're right. That's real loser mentality.
It sucks. Yes. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Hopefully we break the tie.
Well, it's going to be. What if they are trying to do a slightly different one? Because usually the Chargers have a really loaded roster and then just blow it for no reason at the end of. But now with you actually having something to point to as a reason, maybe that could actually turn around. You guys actually have some sort of success.
It's
a
true.
theory. It's a theory.
Just get to the analysis.
All right. Actually, before I get into it, Cam, I didn't tell you this, but I watched the Ravens Super Bowl from 2000 prepping for the season. I was so excited for week 1, so I watched that Super Bowl. And they were running Priest Holmes, Jamal Lewis, dual running back sets in that Super Bowl. I'm like, no wonder we won.
It was just a running back feast.
Exactly. I'm like, and that was, obviously Jamal Lewis was so good, but Priest Holmes went and had such a great career with the Chiefs. Such a waste of but they're both, of course, he was from the Ravens. It's just destiny that.
Him and we do have a bit of a proud history of actually taking people from the Ravens and turning them into great players who don't win Super Bowls.
It's true. But anyway, I digress. We'll crack on into it. There's nothing really to say here. Beating Ben Tui is not an achievement.
You got bailed.
It's a bye week.
I did not get bailed. Barkley came through. Marquise Brown's been solid as Ramondre solid.
Your defense played like RB1s, man. Come on.
Bro. Max Crosby. Look at that.
Sheesh.
Frankie Lou. Oh, who have we got? Jahu. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Hufunga. This is
Mr. 4-0.
This guy's come out of nowhere. Who is Hufunga? Who is Luvu? Who are these guys? I've literally never heard of them. And then they're dominating defense.
Are they like Samoan, like American Samoans?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. But yeah,
Beasts.
I mean, we need to be watching this. These California teams with all these Samoan players. If this is what's coming through. Jeez. I mean, Ben's team is looking horrific, but it's better than what it was. I thought that was a great trade for him, that Jalen Hurts. But we'll have a look at that. Yeah, Sam, that's a real.
That's a
Poor
horrendous. Like
Sam.
he was 3-0. You know,
Poor Sam.
why is he throwing up 100?
I mean, yeah, he did lose Taylor. That wouldn't have fixed the score though. He just got nothing from these guys. And Waddle's a bit screwed until Tua's back.
Yeah,
Cooks and Wilson. I mean, yeah, that is really disappointing. Trevor Lawrence. He's been rotating in Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence, so he does have Pickens and Etienne on the bench, so it's not horrific. He can bounce back. I mean, Jara, give us a rundown on your team, cuz. How you feeling?
Yeah, bloody hell, Jara.
Oh, back to Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi, awesome. I don't know, man. I'm just happy with the boys, eh? I'm sick of hearing Simon's banner in the chat, though. That guy can shut us, man.
Oh.
Holy, bro. Just draft better, Simon. And stop trading. And Fraser? Fuck Fraser, man. Holy.
Bro,
These
Fraser.
guys, like, I don't understand the thing about championship. It's like, why would you draft a guy to then trade him? Like, what the hell? Like, fuck. So stupid. Because the thing is, I've been throwing trades around, but it's like the guys in the Premiership just won't trade, like, unless they see, like, more than just upside for them. Because they want to sabotage your team while making the team better. That's how it works. But that's why how many trades have there been in the Premier? Like 2?
Uh,
I think there's been like 2 trades all up.
maybe less. I think less, to be honest. I don't think there's been.
And it's just like, and we're in week 4, and then I'm hearing about a trade a day
2.
in the championship. I'm like, that's a joke, man.
Yeah, we have 2.
I'm like, yeah. Bro,
I'm not
what the
ready
hell?
to trade yet. I'm not ready to trade yet. It's too
No,
early.
That's the thing.
It's too early. Yeah.
Yeah, you've drafted these guys for a reason, and you're building your team the way you wanted to build it. So you sit down. I understand if you've got like injuries and stuff, you want to trade. Like Dre wanted to trade because he knew his team was dog water, but I'm just happy with the strategy I went with this year.
Yeah,
Paid
mate,
off.
your offense is high octane. Obviously, you had a good, probably a bit of a disappointing performance from Lamar there, but Jacobs, Ilaire.
I'll take.
I think Ilaire's a bit of a sell
I think-
high at the moment. I don't know
I've
what
been
you
trying
think.
to sell high on them, but
Yeah,
I've been trying to sell high, but I think it's the same thing. Everyone was trying to, like, all like the bylaws that tried to get Delvin, tried to get Aaron
but I'm
Jones.
saying that's like if you have 30 receiving yards consistently on top of
Yeah, you're gonna
you know.
you've got a solid floor.
yeah, that's a real
And-
solid floor.
Watching this game last week, like I actually watched the game, like people looking at some snap counts and stuff. Like half the time he was off the field because he was either hurt or was after a big play. It's just like, you want the RB1 of the best offense in the league. Like
Yeah, that's true. You do.
touchdowns.
How much did you get? How much did you get him for?
$22.
Yeah, that's value.
Oh,
Just like-
dang.
But in saying
That's
that, last
like-
year McKinnon was quite involved, so but it seems
Yeah, he
like
was,
he's healthy. He's healthy this year, and he's Mahomes
Yeah,
is
but
looking
watching the
for him.
game, what's his face? Pacheco is looking real nice.
I
Like
mean,
he looks
to
like
be
he
honest,
might, he might actually take over.
Damian Williams
Yeah,
was
but
his
that's-
MVP, so
But
it's hard to say.
that's yeah. That's dynasty stuff though, not this season in particular.
Yeah, that's redraft.
All right, so on the flip, what's Andy doing wrong, bro? How is he 0-4?
Andy.
Where did Andy go wrong?
I don't know. Me and Andy he kept
Because-
texting me during the drafting, like, man, we have similar teams, like we're drafting real similar, we like the same guys. And in my head I was like, oh yeah, bro, we are. Eh? I just think it's if you go hero RB, you're gonna struggle if they don't become hero,
Yeah,
which CMC kind of isn't.
he's coming through. That's
It's everybody
That's his
else.
flaw though.
bro, 20 points. Like this is insane.
Mm.
Fraser traded away this for Cam Akers.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, let's not
I
get
don't know.
into that again. I mean, Andy's team doesn't look trash,
Mm.
No,
but it's performing trash.
Not so scary, Terry.
What's his scored against?
That's low.
We'll have a look at that. I mean, he didn't beat Jeremy, who scored 146. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Jeremy's like, what is this? Starting Bateman, Dobbs, Ertz, Mark Ingram, and Singletary. Like, I didn't like this Chubb Hunt stack at the draft, and I still don't like it now. Even though that's not the problem, but everything
He
else.
traded Mixon for Singletary, Bateman, and who's the other one? Cooks. So I don't know.
Yeah, but
Giving
that's
up
such a
Mixon
useless
for that.
trade. Like, you can't start Cook and Singletary in the same, because he's already starting Chubb and Hunt. So, and Bateman was the most obvious sell high of all time. This guy was getting like 3 targets a game.
Easy.
But whatever. Crash matchup. Joe Buck yourself. Clarence cleaning up the trash here.
Finally.
That hurts. To lose Cordarrelle, that really hurts. Joe Buck yourself.
But he's still got a good
Yeah, Dobbins and Fournette.
team though.
Like, he's got wide receiver 1, Amari Cooper, who's better than Najee Harris. So, and so is Stephon Diggs. Like, he's got 2 solid, top 5 wide receivers in the NFL right there. Waller, he should be fine. I can't stop the Fraser Diggs. I mean, and yeah, that Eckler has really carried you that week.
Eckler finally played well.
I can't believe you're starting McKissick. Like, how's McKissick?
Eli Mitchell is still injured.
McKissick,
I've lost
he
Eli
plays for
Mitchell.
Washington.
No. I've lost Eli Mitchell, so I've had to start McKissick.
Yeah, but you're starting McKissick and Madison.
And
like,
look at my team. What am I supposed to do?
Why are you carrying P. Ryan, Breida, and Michelle? That's
because Eckler can
one
get
of us-
injured, Mixon can get injured, and Barkley can get injured. I'm just 1 injury away from an RB1.
No, you're not, because these guys are RB2s if they take over.
Madison's an RB1 if he takes over.
Yeah,
We know
sure,
that.
Madison.
We all know that.
Yeah. But he's in your starting lineup right now. But good win. Oh, jeez, this is painful. Wait, was this the big comeback? Was this the Deebo
Yes.
Samuel,
Yeah,
who else?
this is just unfortunate.
George Kittle?
And Greenlaw at the bottom.
Oh, true. Oh, jeez, what a huge game. 12 solos, 3 assists. Jeez.
That's so good. It's
Oh.
so good.
Deebo and George Kittle with his 1 catch.
Yeah, I hate
Even
to
my-
see it.
Oh, that is... Because are they the 2 highest score? Oh, no, I had the highest score. But then now the next... Oh, no, they're 215. So, yeah, both
Yeah.
over 200. That's unlucky. Simon, if you're watching right now, that's unlucky, bro. You are not unlucky. T. Higgins and Jefferson. I'm actually scared to play Caleb this week, to be honest. Because
I hate playing him.
like having Brown, Jefferson, Higgins, and Kelsey is devastating. And he's somehow scraping through, like, to get Herbert. Like, I'll take 5 points on Warren. And then his defense is doing work. So, yeah, looking like a juggernaut team there. But
Does Caleb's strategy win him another title?
I mean, I guess we'll see.
It's the exact
Yeah.
same strat as last year, and it's very interesting. I'm like, I actually love his team.
What's the
I-
strat?
He's just trusting his wide receivers.
He
to
goes-
score well.
He goes hard on the receivers, like
Yeah.
top tier tight end, and then no running backs, and then he just
But
spreads
that's-
well with his RBs.
That's literally no
It's the
running back.
exact
at all.
same strat as last year.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he had a
look,
big.
It's all
I think
it's all backup running backs.
I think he had a
Okay.
big running back last year though. That kind of tipped him
Yeah,
over the
Clyde.
edge.
Yeah, he played Clyde and Williams, the Darryl Williams.
Oh, that's right.
So what the hell?
But yeah, you're seeing to do enough at running backs if you have big receivers. So I do like the strat. Cam taking his first L here.
Yeah, this was
Worst
embarrassing.
team. Worst team in the league.
Wait, you're starting Irv Smith? What the hell?
But
What's that?
two tight ends idea. Like,
Bro, what on earth am I seeing?
he was primed to get so many targets, and then my guy just dumped the bed. So I saw Mark Andrews there in the flex. I had a couple injuries out. I still have
Cam
potentially.
is so good in fantasy. He starts 2 tight ends. He's so
Goodness
good.
gracious.
I reckon I haven't been as active on the waivers I probably should have been in the last few weeks. I've just been basking
Bro,
in.
there's been nothing on waivers. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of waivers,
This is the worst year of waivers. Or maybe I just say this every year.
Yeah, we're
But it's
able to
good.
add so that you can trade Fab as well, because I have 150 just sitting there that I'm not going to use.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been thinking heavily about switching us to sleeper next year. But I want to figure out a way to preserve our history so we can
Transfer.
still see the old draft. That's the main thing I want to keep for us is draft history. So I am looking
You could just
at
keep running like a mock league in this one.
That's true actually. That's a good point. Just do like an auto draft day just to keep it.
Just keep it alive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about Eli's team. I was talking about this last week. I'm like, when I look, you take away the points. When I look at these list of names, this looks like a trash team, but it's winning.
Yeah,
it's boom or bust.
Miles Sanders. I mean, like he's the guy that every year you're like, yeah, this could be it, and then he just finds some way to just destroy it. And I've gotten sucked in that way too many times. But then, of course, he's playing me. He shows up two TDs, 134, 156 scrimmage yards. George.
Please tell me if I'm wrong in any of these. Like Josh Allen, he's top 3 fantasy.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders, low floor, high ceiling. Robinson, low floor. Lockett, low floor. London, who knows? Knox is that's awful. Harris, low floor. And Pollard's a low floor, high ceiling player.
Extremely low floor, yeah.
You know, I mean, like there's no consistent scoring here, but Eli's managed to pull 3 wins thus far and is scoring. I think he's the top scorer in the league thus far. So, and his defense is like nothing crazy either. So,
Yeah.
I suppose so.
This is actually probably one of the worst defenses I've ever had on my side. Like this is horrendous. Even having like Derwin James and Minka, like it's like outside of that, it's mismatch.
that is, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, Cam
You're
Jordan's
just
all
crap.
right, but he's
You're
like
just crap
36
anyway.
mil. And then Jamie pulling a fat dub. That's actually another unlucky loss. Gav has been stitched up hard out this year.
Yeah, it's got a good team.
Love that Melvin Gordon, negative 1.6. Imagine scoring negative 215 and you had a negative point scorer in the team. I mean, Derrick Henry, the Lazard King, Judy, Hawkstrap. Goodness gracious. This guy is just
He's finally
devastation.
living up to his like Gronk projections, eh?
Yeah. I mean, this is just absurd.
Dude,
19 points.
Legarius Sneed is
Wait,
like
this guy has
he's a
3
legit
sacks on the
beast.
season. What's this guy up to? How
He's
like are they
actually-
just running corner blitzes every game or something?
Dude, he's lining up on the outside and just you never know. He's either gonna fly towards the quarterback or just like fly backwards. You just don't know. It's insane. He's a beast.
It's crazy.
And he got nothing from Quinn and Donald, so actually that's not nothing. That's good. 7 points is good. And then on the other side, Damian Pierce, like I hate this team. This team, and now you've lost Javonte. This is
Chase,
you
and Burrow,
remove Chase. That is just terrible. But he's scoring
He's
well.
the
so-
rookies. Bad.
and Pierce is doing work, eh? Oh,
Thank you,
geez, Bruce
Chargers,
Hall
for
is
giving him a 75-yarder.
doing work. But yeah, and this defense is all right. Matt Milano's been quite good this season. No, actually, he's been an on and off. I'll take that back. So yeah, and then Dre taking this is sweaty ass L. Oh, sorry, sweaty W for Lloyd, but you know, Dre did say this would be an easy win for him, and his team is looking garbage. This is what you call a lot of draft capital invested and nothing return. You know, he spent like $20 on every single person, but in effect, he actually got nothing because his defense is terrible. And I mean, Lloyd is scraping through on his strategy of Cook, Harris, and Aaron Jones. So Goff getting 48 points. Oh God. Oh, yeah. Not a lot to say there. So we have a look at the
Lions are the highest scoring team in the NFL. Don't forget that.
Was it worst? Best offense,
Have
worst
they also
defense.
given up the most points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, Gyra looking sexy as hell up top there. Eli looking sexy. Jamie looking sexy. Cam not looking.
He's on the way down, but
Yeah,
his profile
yeah.
picture still looks the best. He's just establishing that he knows what he's talking about.
And then obviously Ben and Andy scrapping it out down the bottom there. Actually, Andy's only 37 points above. Dre's only 39 points. Honestly, given how much talk Dre has done about how good his team was this year, he's only 39 points above the auto draft team.
Dude, you can tell Andy, he's just gone full, you know what, he's sleeper dynasty and he does not care about the other league this year, you know? He's gone for the championship over there.
But he knows as long as he outscores Ben, he's not going to get relegated. So yeah. And we've had what were our waivers? I feel like waivers were reasonable this week as well.
Really?
Okay, Jeremy did a crazy one. He threw down for Latavius. It was like $70 or something.
What do you mean? Clarence threw down 105 for Mike Boone.
I went all in. I went all in. I still
was-
suck at Fab. Just
What was the next highest bid, Clarence?
51.
That reeks of pure desperation. That is a noob move right there.
Let me check the next highest bid.
I still clearly don't understand it.
I don't think it's bad though. Like if you need a running back, so you'd either take a shot on Murray or
A Boone.
Yeah,
is
so
Melvin Gordon getting dropped?
the next highest. Yeah, the next
He's
highest
one
bid
fumble
on
away from
Murray
being dropped.
was 51. I mean, they're not dropping Gordon.
Oh,
If he fumbles
yes.
every game, they're not dropping him. Let's just be real about that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It'll be committee.
Well,
And
I'm
Gordon will
basically
still
ready.
get touchdowns.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
try
Odell
and
for $3 is
trade
nice, Jesse. That, I
at
just
some
thought
point in
that,
the season.
Oh, did you like that? I thought it was a bit sneaky,
I
but
like- that is very sneaky.
I'm just sitting
I like
Odell.
it.
I'm just sitting Julio and MVS on my bench doing jack all, so may as well be Odell. And hopefully I've got Brian Robinson coming back this week. So, shout out to Brian Robinson for getting shot in the butt, making the full week recovery.
He's got the same doctors as Tua.
What do you mean? He does not have this. He took 4 weeks out for being shot in the butt.
Oh.
Tua
Doctor-
literally was collapsing over himself with brain injury, and they're like, "No, you're fine, mate. Get it back out there."
You'll see him kind of just like having a bit of a limp, just as his butt's still deflated.
Yeah. We'll wrap up the if you're still watching the
man.
video, shout out for making it this far through. It's probably really boring for you, but I appreciate those who watched the whole video. So we'll end the recording there.